Circos. This is a show I curated. I'm Robert Boyd, and I curated it with Zoya Tommy. These are paintings by John Sturtevant. This one is called Next Time. The one next to it is called The Last Minute. Very quiet, subtle work. Very hard to see what's going on unless you get very close. And you see that there are little faint hand-painted green stripes. Then this thing over here is by Piana. It's called Model for a Template to Your Overlord. And we'll be able to see who your overlord is. Yes. And then there's another Piana in the show from 2006. This is called The Last 100 Offenders Executed in Texas, Who They Were and What They Said. It's taking all this data and sort of stripped the data part out and turned it into free-floating data visualization, an interesting infographic without information. Next to it is a piece by sculptor Paul Kittelson. There are 399 tiny sculptures here. There should be 400, but one fell off. And they are sculptures of nuts, full size. This photograph is by Santiago Forero. It's called Sorority Bid Day, and it's from the series I Want to Live in America from 2008. There's another Paul Kittelson, a kind of disgustingly realistic painting of bread and jelly made out of resin. This painting is Season's Greetings by Hollis. Perfect for Christmas. This one is called The Bird Flu, also by Hollis. Perversions of an Octopus in a Log Cabin by Hollis. Everything terrible in the world can be blamed on the invention of bubbles. I gotta agree with that. This one is called Paper Motorcycle. It is a motorcycle made out of paper and PVC pipe, 1.5 scale, by Dennis Harper. And then we see Sharon Engelstein's first piece in the show, Soft Head. It's made out of vinyl and forced air. And you can't see it in one room. You have to walk through both galleries, which I like. And I also like the fact that it has this little rubber ducky on the end. Then La Llorona in Lila's Garden by Delilah Montoya is a enormous photo collage based on the Mexican myth of La Llorona, the crying woman. And you can see there are little words in the photo collage. And then one of the pieces she made it out of, Tina as La Llorona, is one of the elements in the collage. Then we've got a video going by Britt Ragsdale, and it is called Screen Test Houston, and it's similar, I guess, to the screen test of Andy Warhol, except that each person is pretending to get shot. You see a variety of acting abilities. Then we pass by the bar and into this room in the back, and we've got Green Golly, another vinyl inflatable sculpture by Sharon Engelstein. And as we go along, we can see another view of it. It looks like a giant green nipple. And here's another Paul Kittelson. It's called Refrigerator. Very apt title. Spookily lit from inside. And some more Paul Kittelsons. It's a three-piece sculpture called Utensils. It consists of this highly unfunctional butter knife, this rather dangerous looking fork, and this spoon that has sunk into the surface of the display mount. Then this one, Paper Plate, is a separate piece by Paul Kittelson that's turned his paper plate into sort of a antenna. We have a couple more Santiago Foreros. This one is called Discus, and it's from the Olympic Games series, and that's actually a self-portrait. This one is called Vietnam. It's from the Action Heroes series, another self-portrait. And this is called Burro by Jorge Galvan, regular store-bought sawhorse with additions of a burro head. And this is Jorge Galvan's piece called El Dinercito. and he did this for performance, for opening up.
This is Jorge Galvan. He is preparing food in El Dinercito. It's 3 different kinds of tacos he's making: beef, chicken, and vegetarian.
It's muy bueno.
And it's tasty, and it's popular. People are eating them like crazy. He's running around like a maniac.
Have you ever done beef tongue?
Beef tongue? My mom. That's like slow cooking type.
Yeah, I like lengua.
Oh, it is good.
I like the little tiny. I like the little tiny tacos you get in like Guadalajara. That you get a whole bunch of them.
Could you imagine that, me making tiny tacos?
No, that would be too time consuming.
Forever.